Today, you get to kill Jim Gordon. What is she playing at?
This is a trap.
Just doing my job.
She still has a hold on you. I want to show you something. I've been a very bad girl.
Drop the knife.
Do it, Jim.
How's it going, everybody? Today I'm going to be reviewing Season 2, Episode 8 of Gotham, Tonight's the Night. Spoilers for the episode. If you have not seen it, go watch the episode, then come back here. So let's just start it off. I enjoyed seeing Crazy Barbara go crazy. But before I get full into that, I'm going to start off with some of these side stories. And we'll start with the Riddler and his little outing, his little picnic, if you want to call it that, where he goes to take out Kringle's body and bury her in the woods, away from everybody. But that wasn't exactly how it played out, because lo and behold, someone is in the woods, and he's like, oh, gotta take this guy out too. So he gets a shovel and just whacks him over the head, kills him. And I love how he just does it so nonchalantly now. He's just like, oh, okay, whatever, it's just what you gotta do. So I like seeing that dynamic with the Riddler. But in order to bury him too, he's got to get a knife and everything, so he didn't have it with him. So he goes and does that, but when he comes back, he finds out some of his food's been eaten, so he's got to go track down who that is. And eventually, by the end of the episode, we get to find out who that is. He goes and sees this like trailer. I think it was a trailer or was it a house? I'm not quite sure. But he opens the door and it's the Penguin. And they have this confrontation. It's like, Mr. Penguin, it's you. And so I'm looking forward to seeing them link up and do some crazy, chaotic riddles with the Penguin and part of his crew. And oh, that's going to be awesome. And then we have the Bruce storyline where Gallivan is trying to negotiate to try to get a hold of Wayne Enterprises. And in order to do so, he will trade him the secrets and what he knows about his parents' murder. So Bruce goes back and tells Alfred, and they have this great dialogue exchange where Alfred basically tells Bruce that Wayne Enterprises wasn't their legacy. You're their legacy. I mean, it was kind of cliched, but it was a good moment between the two. And I'll get back to how that story wraps up once I cover the main storyline, because those two kind of interact at the very end. So beginning episode, we get Barbara. She comes in and turns herself in kind of to the police custody, and she basically, it was kind of weird that she wanted to, like, that they let Gordon go in and interrogate Barbara, but I mean, she kind of requested that she talk to him, but still a little weird. And even weirder was when he kissed her, and I was thrown off there, because if he's actually having feelings for her, it's a little bit strange. Like, I don't think he would have that in reality. Like, it was poor writing, but it turns out that it was just part of his plan to try to get information from her, so I was okay with it. But Barbara's got this insane, crazy plan where she's gonna go and lead him somewhere, but they obviously know it's a trap kind of thing. And sure enough, it is. And a semi hits them. Gordon gets unconscious and kidnapped and taken back to this church. And I will say, though, I did like the whole firefight between Gallivan's crew and the strike force. I did like how that played out. But basically, it's at Barbara's dream wedding where she still has the wedding dress and everything, and she's going insane. And this is one of my favorite part of the episode was Barbara, again, being insane. It was awesome to see her lose her mind and just have fun with it, though. She's very, very much like Harley Quinn in that sense. I mean, a lot of people have drawn that comparison, but it really is that. And she's also kidnapped Lee, and she's trying to tell him, like, hey, you have, like, Gordon has lots of secrets as well, but they do tell each other everything. And Gordon gets free, holds the gun at her, it's about to kill her, but you got to think about it from his point of view. Again, it's tough. He can't just kill her. You know, he did love this person at one point. But again, the cops come in because Bullock's found out the information, and they go upstairs. Gordon and Barbara have this confrontation where she kind of ends up outside the window, and here comes my only real big negative. They're hanging on, and they have this dramatic moment where, like, she basically says, I love you, and it was pretty much her death. Like, you kind of saw it coming. Like, she's probably going to die at the end of this episode. It falls down, commercial break, come back, and she's alive. Yeah, she's alive. It just didn't work, like, especially to have her survive off screen during a commercial break. Very anticlimactic and kind of a cop out, I guess. During the Crazy Barbara stage, she told Gordon that the old mayor is still alive. He's held captive here. I thought it was going to be a trap, actually, but it wasn't. And they go back there, they rescue him, and they finally have evidence now against Gallivan. So they come and breaking down the doors. Bruce is about to sign the papers, says, nope, I ain't going to sign them. And he pushes the information about the killing of Bruce's parents into the fire, and Gordon kind of gives Gallivan a little punch there, which is a little strange because Michael Chiklis' character, the captain, doesn't really like the whole violence, or he's a by the book cop, so he let that go. But oh well. yeah, so we're finally going to see, for all we know, this is part of Gallon's plan, but we'll have to wait for next week to find that out. So overall, I love seeing Crazy Barber in the church. Everything about that scene was awesome. Again, only that one real main negative. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos each and every week. That is it, and I will talk to y'all later.